Dude, what is this? What the frick is this? Who put Source Filmmaker in my thing? This is like look at how well that keyboard blends in with the entire game. It doesn't. Oh my god. Who put this in? Oh no, this is the 1999 demo. Take an early trip to the past and get a small taste of the future of Warframe by playing a Scaldera Exterminate mission. 1999. Future of Warframe. 1999 and Future of Warframe. I don't know, I find it kind of funny, but... yeah, this seems to tie in further on the Whispers in the Wall quest, which, yeah, I guess we could try that out. Are you guys interested in seeing the Warframe 1999 demo? Let's go and try this out. Let's play the demo, which is the very first time that Warframe put a demo in the game. As far as I remember, most of the time the playable demos were only there on TennoCons, and they were barely functioning. So, yeah, I got no hopes for this. Let's see. Oh boy!
I am headed out. Need you on grid watch.
You got it. Oh, and hey, I gave your Tommy a full tune-up. Go ahead and fire her up.
Bro, what am I looking at? What am I looking at?
Not bad.
Oh boy, I'm sorry. I just kind of had to laugh. Let me explain why I had to laugh. You tell me if you see this. One of these pictures says Warframe to you. I say like that icon right there. I'd say like the map above me. And if I turn around at my character, it's kind of like the Excalibur suit on the character. But the person who just spoke to me didn't look like any Warframe character at all. I see motorcycles here. There's motorcycles in Warframe. There's old televisions in Warframe. It's like, even like this up right here, this looks more like Half-Life 2 than it does like this game. And the thing that I'm almost feeling, like the sense that I just got was like, look at these cars, by the way. The sense that I got was that, you know, Warframe tried at a certain point in time to make like a hero shooter. I think it was called like Keystone or something. Like they tried to make something else that wasn't Warframe, and it kind of failed. They also tried to make, what was it called? Survived By, which is kind of like, I think, a 2D game where if you would die, you would turn into another character, and that was also something else. Wasn't there recently a game that they like depublished, and the game itself then like published itself as like a single player game? Wasn't that something like, I don't remember the name of it, but I believe that Digital Extremes had a game, like an online game that they published, that they didn't make themselves, they published, and then they pulled that off of like the online store, and these people actually went out of their way to make it a single player experience, which was really, really cool. It feels to me like obviously had like a big gem on their hands with Warframe, but just like any Warframe creator, they might struggle a little bit to branch out. So the sense I just got was that like maybe they had this feeling like, man, you know, listen, we're trying to branch out, but people really, really like Warframe. It's like, what if we just make a brand new game inside Warframe? Maybe that will work. Like, I'm just looking at this right now, and it's like, yeah, listen, okay, if we're gonna do a GTA style game with like Half-Life 2 ceilings and Half-Life 2 televisions and like GTA style like motors and the cars, people probably won't like it. What if we just slap like an Excalibur skin on the main character? Maybe that will work. Now, I know that this is supposed to be some sort of exterminate mission, but how is an exterminate mission if we're gonna get on our motorcycle? I don't know, but we're mounting the atomic cycle. Ah, yeah, I see, it's Warframe. They gotta have different names for everything. Let's go! I'm gonna call it a motorcycle though. Dude! Tribal, where are you? You'd love this. And now we're driving for Halo. This right here is Halo.
Scaldra systematically pumping a fur bomb through this neighborhood.
Oh, no, it's Warframe again.
Including civvies.
Yo!
Only way to stop them is to put them down first.
Right. Look at the city, man. This is definitely Warframe again with the weird names for everything. But right now we're driving a motorcycle, and I gotta get off or something, and we're gonna go and we gotta play Half-Life. Look at that. Look at that. It is old cities, old European cities with people out here who are infested with something, and we gotta exploit them. Man, this is an amalgamation of all sorts of city. We gotta kill a whole bunch of enemies, and we can hunt, like, oh, hold on. we can hold Q and select the atomic cycle summon to get the right here. Well, I mean, it's right over there, so I can just go and get that. Look, they have fans! They have ice cream fans! They have ice cream fans in Warframe! Alright, let me get going. Bro, doesn't this feel like Half-Life? Am I the only one that sees the likeness to this? Alright, let's keep going. Ooh. We have orbs with people on them. That kind of looks like Keystone, like the way that the design is made. And then here we are. And then we can go in and fight them as our Excalibur. Xeno asks, is this environment like procedurally generated? Basically like Warframe's hallmark used to be back in the day. Like there's all the environments always different. I don't know. I have to tell you, I just don't know. This is the first time I'm playing through this. It might very well be, because like, man, this map is so large. I can't imagine that they would make this over and over again. But then again, like, how would you, where would the tiles switch? Because there's not big doors around. I think it might switch, like this might be a tile. Like, look, you can see in the map. Here. I'm gonna go try this.
Stay down.
Here, let's go back here. I think that this right here might be a tile. Like, you see on the map how that switches over from that side to that side? Here, I'll show you. Like, right here, we have, like, the map switches over. If we go right here, this might be a tile. And maybe it kind of, like, connects between them like that, and then that is procedurally generated for every single mission, like you have a new map. I think Warframe might go down that way, but then again, I don't know. This is the very first time I'm playing this, and also, even if I would play this again and it would look the same, it might just be that they don't procedurally generate it again, because from what I know from Warframe demos, they are unstable as shit. Oh my god, we have something else!
Is it not? Do you know what I do to slugs, Arthur?
Is this Faye Heck?
I grind them beneath my heel.
This is like Faye
Have
Heck.
a good time, but to each their own.
Deno! I'll grind you beneath my heel. I look like a potato. Oh. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. But yeah, as I was saying, Warframe demos are the most unstable shit in the world. Like, I remember watching it on TennoCon. They would have like demos for like the open worlds and stuff. And boy, every single time that looked amazing. Plains of Eidolon, Plains of Fortuna, that shit would look wild. And then you'd speak with the devs afterwards. I was like, yeah, we could not take a step outside the beaten path, because then the entire game would crash. And it almost crashed like a couple times during that showcase. So we're just happy it works. So yeah, I'm quite happy this works. I haven't really tried to break much, but I also haven't really used my motorcycle, so I think that this one is quite stable. But as I was saying all the way back, I think that even if this may be a procedurally generated map, it might be that they keep it with a single set map here, because that's more stable. I don't know. I don't know, we're gonna try and find out. In the meantime though, the exterminate mission is going quite well. Look at that, we destroyed some doors! We destroyed some cars! This really is like, this is more like Call of Duty. Now I'm in a Call of Duty map. Like, seriously, look at this. Look at this. Tell me, like, if you saw this in 2012 and I told you, yo, this is the new Call of Duty Black Ops 4 map. You didn't believe me. You believe me entirely. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We have a little drone over there. And we have a little Half-Life people. Half-Life people chasing me around inside a Call of Duty map with GTA like motorcycles around while playing a character in a Warframe suit that came out of a Watch Dogs quest. Because we had the man from Watch Dogs, like, dude, that Albert and Tradi. Oh, here we go.
Gonna be pissed when we find out what happened to their purge squad.
You can't tell me that Albert and Tradi isn't like Watch Dogs, the guy. Like, dude, with his hacking thing, his entire, like, suit and stuff. Boy, he reminds me of Watch Dogs so much. Anyway, though, it is rather detailed. Like, this is not, it's not like some sort of throwaway map. Like, I remember when the Sentience came out in Warframe, they would kind of spawn in, like, the regular Warframe maps, kind of like, yeah, you know. Now, like, this right here is a proper different map. Like, I thought, for the longest time, that we would actually go to, what was it? Like, the Sentient solar system? Like, what was the name called again? Like, they came from another solar system, and we, for the longest time, believed that there was a prompt over there. Oh, wow. I can stand in the air. I can stand in the air, and I can break the game. I can break the game. I'm sorry, guys, I've broken the game. So yeah, it is a little bit rough around the edges, as you can see. But hey, you know, that's what a demo's for.
Right. Who wants some?
That said, the longer that I'm playing with this guy, the more I'm beginning to like how Warframe was kind of like a silent protagonist. You hear him say like, boom, who hunts up? If he does that all the time, that might get a little bit old. It's called Tau, and I still hope we get to it again. Yeah, the Tau system, that was it. Yeah, so I remember when a new war was announced at 2018 at TennoCon, like we were all thinking like, oh man, it's gonna be, we're gonna go to the Tau system, and the Tau system is gonna be entirely like the solar system. Oh, Faye Hack is here.
Destruction. A plaything. When you grow lazy, and you will, I will find you. It will not be a pleasurable experience.
I don't do lazy. You need to stop washing your back.
Oh, I died. Like, doesn't that sound entirely like lines that Faye Hack might say? Oh boy, now it seems like we're getting to a bigger tile. Having more of these guys over here. Yeah, the scale of this is quite big.
Danger close. Fire. Jaffa.
It's like, look at how many things he's saying, dude. Also, doesn't this thing look a lot like Valkyr? Yeah, here, look, this one right here. Like, doesn't this one kind of have something like the tails on the head? Like, doesn't this kind of have some inspiration from Valkyr? Like, if you look at it quickly. I mean, it's a lot less prevalent than it was when I was just kind of like seeing them rush up against me and do like that. Yeah. Anyway, that is the level. That is the game. That's the demo. And yeah, I'm curious to see how they'll develop this. Like, I have to say, like, visually, it is stunning. It is very well made in the sense of like the depth that the environments have, how different this entirely is. Like, I don't see any assets except from like, you know, kind of like the normal markers that are the same as the regular game. It's like the guns sound the same, like that's still the same, but like other than that, you know, this entire map here is different. All these shops right here, all these cars and everything, it's never been used in Warframe at all. So it has been a whole bunch of work to get this done. Like, it's really impressive. At the same time, that also makes it so far removed from Warframe that I'm really curious as to like how it will tie together and how it will work. But yeah, overall, we have the demo completed. It looks hella impressive. Curious as to how it's going to work in the game, and also whether this will be yet another content island. I do really fear that it may be.